how will you, as the board member for the entire county, represent?
Well, I think there's the way their budget and plans for the future looks like they're going to meet 2 Wednesdays a month. I think it would be the board members' responsibility to talk with parent groups, teachers, to understand all the issues before you speak, but you wouldn't be leaving anybody out. I mean, you'd have to, it's going to be tough, one person on that board, that's for sure. I would have liked to see 2, one south, one north, but that's the cards you were dealt. And you know, most of the work, I think, has been done after the minister appointed the superintendent or the chair. I think, except for some reviews, the budget's been passed, the cuts have been made. I think that's all done. So I guess you get your mandate from the people, the citizens first, and then you decide how you're going to work that in the board. I mean, you're not on your own. If everybody's working together for the good of everybody, then it should be.
30 seconds.
Okay. Is that it, Courtney?
Yes, thanks.
Okay, thank you. Karen, with the question again?
Yes, please.
Okay, as the only representative on the board from Queens County, how will you represent the entire county, and how will you ensure your voice is heard on the board?
Number 1, I have a computer with email. Number 2, I have a vehicle, and I have the time. So I would hope to keep in contact with anyone who needed the contact of the board member. There is a lot of preparation that goes into preparing for a meeting. I attended the introductory sessions, and we were given an idea of what the scheduling would be like. And there is a lot of preparation, but I am prepared to take on that job, to do that preparation. And when you've done the preparation, then with a little, being a little bit assertive, you can be heard. You may not win, but you can be heard. The key there is to know your material and prepare beforehand. Thank you.
Alan?
Well, as a member for Queens, representing Queens, you've got to keep in touch with all your SACs, your municipal council, all your schools in your district as a one-on-one as much as you can. And then you've got to work as a board member, not as an independent, because it doesn't work unless it's a good board.
Elliot?
Yeah, thank you, Brendan. Most of it, I think, has been said. One of the things that I did when we were looking at the realignment of boards is that I did meet with the Utility Review Board and tried to make the case for at least 2 representatives from Queens, given the geography. That didn't work, and so we have what we have. I think that, again, and Karen talked about it, I mean, that in this modern age, we can communicate. I think that I'm pretty familiar with all the schools in Queens County, having been a board member from Queens County for as many years as I was. And I think that contact with the people in the community is extremely important. And I know, even though I'm in the North Queens area, I received any number of calls from people in South Queens. They knew where I was with their concerns, and I passed the concerns along to the appropriate people. There is a real time commitment. And a few years ago, I was asked by a study that was requested by the provincial government to find out how much time school board members spent. I kept track of the time that I spent as a school board member for that survey by Deloitte. And to be very honest with you, and I did happen to be chair of the board, but in preparation time and time spent at meetings, I was putting in anywhere from 70 to 100 hours per month. I think it'd probably be a little less if you were a chair, but I'm like Karen, I am retired, and I do have the time, and I certainly have the interest, and I haven't really been out of education any time in my life since I started school.